a DIY video. I haven't done one of these in such a long time. I mean, I just did a altar with me, but usually those DIYs are very quick, very easy, but this one is going to be a bit trickier. We will be doing a MacBook cover because I've been seeing all over Pinterest these super cute makeup bags, these computer covers, tissue covers. I don't know where the confidence is coming from, but I feel like I could do that myself. Yeah. The only thing is that I kind of just decided to film this video like yesterday's night, so I didn't have any time to like run to the fabric store, and the big problem is that I don't have a zipper to work with. But then I thought that I could either use this Velcro, because I have a lot, so maybe I can do something with that, or I also found these, like, it's not buttons, but you know, those like metal. I thought that I could also use these. We always kind of wing it on this channel, so today's not gonna be any different. We're just gonna kind of wing it. I also don't have a tutorial to follow myself. Yeah, let's get started, I guess. First thing I'm doing, I'm putting down a cutting board because we're gonna be cutting soon. Then I'm gonna be taking my outer layer. This is gonna be the cover. I also gave the fabric a little quick iron because that is gonna be easier to work with because it's not gonna be all scratched up. And I'm just going to lay it down. Then I'm taking my MacBook and placing it right on top. And I think I'm going to make like 3 centimeters seam allowance just to make sure that it's gonna be all snug in there. Also, I have to think about that there's gonna be a second layer inside, so I have to also count with that. But yeah, now I'm basically gonna measure my MacBook 2 times. And then I'm going to like do this type of thing. And again, just quickly measuring around. Now for the envelope part, that's gonna be a bit trickier, but I'm just going to take my ruler and I'm gonna measure half of the width of the MacBook. That's 11 centimeters. And then I'm just going to mark it down right here, just because I want the envelope to end in the middle of the MacBook. So, you know, I'm taking the middle measurement, and then I'm just going to make, you know, a little marking from the sides of the computer to the middle of like the envelope top. Does that make sense? Now I'm going to bring out my roller cutter. If you don't have this, just use your scissors. And I'm just going to cut around the markings that we made, but I'm also thinking of the seam allowance, so I'm also going to be cutting a bit further, like 2 or 1 centimeters, you know, next to the marking that we made. Okay? And boom, this is going to be the pattern, okay? Now we will do the same thing, but with the inside layer. As I said, I'm gonna be using these little ends of my sweatpants because they're thicker, so, you know, you wanna make sure to use something thick on the inside to make sure the computer would be safe. Everybody in those tutorials on Pinterest and stuff has been using like this felt stuff, which I would be using if I had the chance to run to the fabric store, but I didn't, so, you know, I'm just trying to use what I have, and I'm honestly really liking this method because at least I get rid of all the, you know, scrap pieces of fabric that I don't have a use for. Anyways, just because this is too small, I'm going to cut it right at the seam. Okay, so I actually had to sew the 2 leg holes together just because, you know, I wouldn't have enough fabric for the whole MacBook cover, but you know, you will be probably using a 1 piece of fabric, so this is, you can skip this whole step. Anyways, now I'm just gonna take the outer layer and I'm just going to place it on there and just basically cut the same piece of fabric out. Okay, finally I have the whole thing cut out. I have the 2 layers, and now I'm going to put them on top of each other just so that the right sides of the fabrics are touching. Now I'm going to pin all of the sides together. I'm going to sew it with a straight stitch, but I'm gonna leave a small hole somewhere, probably somewhere in the middle right here, because I think it will be the least noticeable once it's going to be flipped. Whatever, I'm gonna leave a small hole here, but I'm going to sew all around using a straight stitch. harder than I thought just because the inside layer is stretchy and the outer layer is not. So I don't know, it kind of looks a bit bulky, but I hope that that will like somehow disappear. Anyways, now I'm again going to take my roller cutter and my cutting board and I'm gonna cut off the excess on the sides, and then I'm going to flip it all the way inside out, you know, using the little hole that I left here. And yeah. Okay, I flipped it inside out and it kind of looks crooked, but we're gonna ignore that. Anyways, now I'm going to go and iron the edges down just so that they are flat and straight because now they're kind of bulky. All done, now it's all looking way better. So now I'm just going to fold this up and now I'm going to sew these two sides together using a straight stitch. The moment of truth. Oh my god. This is not happening. It's not okay, wait. Okay. Oh my god, it fits. It fits! I literally thought it was not going to fit for like a split second, but whew, okay, it does. My camera is gonna probably die anytime soon, but I have to decide what I'm going to use for closing this. I still do have a lot of fabric left over, so I am thinking of doing like a ribbon type of thing, but then that's a lot more work, so maybe I will be just using 1 or 3 of these little thingies. So I think I'm going to just hand sew 3 of these on and then we will be done. Okay guys, so I'm finally all done. I added the little button right here. The only thing is that I would like pick a different color. I only had black, so it's kind of like not matching the theme, but it's okay, like it works. So yeah, this is the finished product. For my first try, I have to say I'm very happy with the result. However, I definitely will try this again, and this time I would definitely make the flap bigger because as you can see, it kind of like flips open right here, so I would definitely make it like right here and then the button would be like down here, just like a bigger envelope, you know, just so that, you know, it's all safe. For this little quick DIY, I think we did a pretty good job and I'm really happy with the result. So yeah, I hope you liked it too. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you have any other questions regarding the tutorial, definitely make sure to comment it down below. I will make sure to respond to every single comment. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have a minute, go check out my Instagram and my TikTok. And then also if you're from Czech Republic, Slovakia, or Poland, make sure to check out my Vinted. And that's it guys. I love you so much. Thank you for all your support and I will see you in my next video. Bye!